Absolute warm welcome to Milton Keynes and to Stadium MK. I'm sitting here today with a smile on my face. I'm delighted, in fact I'm excited to introduce you to our new manager, and I'm so pleased that Robbie Neilson is here with us and has agreed to take the club forward. Robbie, welcome.
Thank you. Rob, fire away. Robbie, congratulations. Big move for you, this one. How do you feel about it?
I'm delighted. It's a big move. It's a big step for me to come down to England, but I just felt it was the right place to come. You know, the chairman, the setup of the club, and the potential here. It's a great opportunity for me.
The most obvious question is why do you leave a team that's third in the Scottish Premiership, where you've done so well, to join a club that's struggling a little bit in League One?
First and foremost, the chairman, the stability he's given the ex-managers, you know, the support he's given them, the infrastructure that's here, and also the opportunity that's here. And I think I had a great start at Hearts. I think I'm now ready to make the next step, and I see this as the right place for me at the right time.
You had other options, you were told. Do you have other options in leagues above where we are?
There was other options over the past kind of 6 months, but the most important thing for me when you choose a club as a chairman, and I think it's really important that it's a stable chairman, it's a chairman that's going to give a manager time, he's going to give you the support that you need, because you know, football is about building a football team. It's not about quick fixing, it's not about the next 2 weeks, it's about the next 2 years, the next 4 years. You know, and that was the key for me.
I mean, yeah, your predecessor was here for 6.5 years. That was a key thing at this stage in your career, was it, to go to a club that you thought you given time?
100%, that was it. You know, I think that I was leaving a really stable environment in Scotland. You know, Anne Budge, Craig Levine. It was a difficult decision, but it was the right club at the right time for me to move on to.
Where do you go from here? Where does this club go from here? What sort of ambitions are you setting yourself and the club?
Well, I want it to go that way. I want to go up. You know, I want to start progressing in the league. I'm not going to put expectations on us or expectations on the players, but there'll be improvement. Whether that improvement gets us up this season, time will tell. But the infrastructure's here, the support's here from the chairman, the players are here that I believe we can progress, and it's now up to me to make that happen.
How big a challenge? I mean, look, the team haven't won at home in the league all season, 5 points from the last 5 games in the league. You're taking over maybe a team that's a little bit lower confidence. How do you change that?
Yeah, but I think that a change of manager and a new person coming in can give them that confidence as well. You know, you see in training that when a new guy comes in, a new manager, the players that haven't been involved or that they've had a difficult time recently get that lift because it's a change, it's a freshness, and that's no reflection on the ex-manager. That's just naturally what happens to players. So we have that bounce. It's my job now to try and continue that and get results.
He speaks well, Pete.
I'm so impressed by Robbie. You know, at certain points in the, you know, we're a young club, and you know it's really important. Our manager choice is the single most important thing that we do. It's why I've taken so long to try and get this right. But I have to say, it was well worth the wait. I think that Robbie's focus, his commitment, the team building that he's very much a part of, you know, will really take this club places, and we need to. It is an oil tanker. It has been going in the wrong direction for a few months, and that's no easy task to turn it round. But I absolutely believe that given the time, given the support, Robbie will take this club in the right direction, and we can once again start moving forward, which is what we need to be all about.
You've got a great reputation for sticking by your manager and giving them opportunity, giving them backing. Do you hope he's here for the long term? That's the plan, is it?
Absolutely, but at the same time I think that clubs need to progress at the rate their managers do if they want to hold on to their managers. It's the same with great players. You know, for me, what I want to do is give Robbie that opportunity here to have some stability. He's used to that with Hearts. They're a real top-draw football club. He's had a great education with Craig and Anne, and we want to be able to now move that on. He now comes out into his own right. He's got a big focus on him. He's got a big place to try and impress. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the progression that we will be able to make, that attention to detail, that freshness that goes into change. But I found him to be a very considered man. And I'm really going to enjoy working with him over the next few years.
He was pretty coy there and pretty humble about it, but you can probably give us a better idea of some of the other clubs that were after him. Is this a bit of a coup for you?
For me, I feel it's a massive coup for us. Robbie's the hottest young manager north of the border, and we've had an eye on him for some time. Obviously, it was always more complicated to go after a Robbie because he's in work, he's doing really well, and you obviously hope that you'll have enough in your ammunition to be able to attract him. I'm pleased that he's prepared to take that chance. I think again it shows a fearlessness, which I think is so important in terms of football management. And I hope that we will be, the next step at least on that journey for Robbie. And who knows? This is a club that can be in the top flight. There's many things we have to put right to be able to get on a journey that could take us there. And whether it's directly with me or the thing becomes more, at the end of the day, it's where this club has to be. And this is a big statement from this club that with Robbie in charge, we're taking a step in the right direction.
Robbie, what does it say about this football club that they've got managers such as yourself and up-and-coming potential managers like Steven Gerrard that are interested in this job?
Well, like I said before, any young manager, any manager wants stability. They want time to build, and the DNA of this club is to give them the managers time to play, and to progress the club and have that stability like I spoke about. So it's, as Pete said, there was a lot of applicants in for this job. A lot of people put their name into it, but Pete eventually came to me.
Yeah.
He was in a job at the time, because he felt it was the right person, and as soon as I heard that, I knew it was the time to move.
You bring your assistant with you as well. This club's got to match your ambition a little bit, I suppose, in the same way that you've got to match their ambition. Is that fair?
Yeah, but I think the ambition of both club and manager are the same. We want to take the club forward, we want to progress it and take it as far as it can go. I don't want to put a limit on it and say this is as far as I think I can take it. I think it's got potential to go right to the top. It'll take time, but as a manager you have to project 3, 4, 5 years down the road and think that you're going to be here in that time, and hopefully I will be.
Last of all from me, you've got an EFL Cup game tomorrow. Yeah. EFL Trophy game, I should say. That's a bit right, apologies. And then, your first league game, you've probably noticed, is against AFC Wimbledon on Saturday, with all the emotion and connections there. How's that going to be for you? Yeah,
it'll be great. I've been involved in big games up in Scotland. Playing against Hibs in the Derby, Rangers, Celtic, Aberdeen. So these are all huge games, 60,000 people. So it's part of football. It's what you want to be involved in. You want to take charge of big games. You want players to be involved in big games and look forward to it. So yeah, it's a great start for them, and it's one that I'm confident the team will be ready to go and win.